Hey everyone, wanted to let you know before the video starts, I'm running a contest on Xbox One Hockey Ultimate Team for NHL 16, where I will be giving away 10,000 pucks every single day until I run out. I have a few 100,000 pucks in HUT, and I don't play it enough. So the way you get these pucks, make sure you are subscribed to this channel, and then share this video. Share it on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter is great. You can reply me at Y4Turbo on Twitter, and just share it somewhere. This video, the GM mode for Edmonton, and then comment below saying you shared it and subscribed with your gamer tag for Xbox One, and I will send you a message, and we'll figure out how to get you those pucks. You can put up a contract or whatever, and I will surely grant you those 10,000 pucks. And we will all be happy. So make sure to subscribe and share this video, and you will be entered for those pucks. But comment below. I'll see you guys in the video. Welcome back to Y4Turbo. This is Nick, and we are starting a new exciting season of Be a GM here on Y4Turbo. And as you guys selected, we are the Edmonton Oilers. We are at the helm here at GM. And let's just go ahead and take a look at our rosters real quick. So I want to, let's just go to roster moves, I guess, and we'll check it out. So, I don't know. Should we go by, no. We'll just go by overalls. So for forwards, let's check it out. There's a lot of young talent on this team, and one comment even said, bolster the decor, get an elite goalie, and then just simulate. Just sit back and relax. And that's what I plan to do, just getting this team to be automatic. So we've got, I want McDavid probably on the first line. I mean, Connor McDavid, unbelievable, unreal already. So good. And he's a second line forward, so I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think that's something we really want to crop him right? Because we want him up at like 95 overall in like the next couple years. So I need all the tips that I can get on growing these players. But he is not the only player we have that's unreal. Taylor Hall obviously goes without saying. He's only 23 and he's got room to grow. So he's definitely going to be on that left wing. We've got to get Taylor Hall and McDavid the right personnel. I mean, that right there, right here, that's a first line, I feel like. But do we throw the Nuge up there instead? I don't know. Or do we go after and trade somebody away and get somebody else up here to help them out? Because I want McDavid and Hall to have unbelievable years. These three right here. This is maybe not Eberle. Maybe we trade Eberle away. But definitely Hall and McDavid are the future. I mean, I'd like to keep the Nuge, but right now, I mean, we're gonna have to look at McDavid in the next couple years about his contract, and so we're gonna have to find, just the right players. So it is the newest update, by the way. So we go all the way down. We've got a lot of forwards, so that's good here in the NHL. Let's just go in the system real quick and just look at what we've got. Our Landers are top right now for overall, that is. So we're gonna have to go in. We're gonna have to look at these players and see who we're gonna bring up and who we're going to mess around with. I'll go look at the minor lines in a minute just so we can have a look at what all the potentials are. But let's go to defense real quick. Now, this is what we're going to have to work on because I don't see anybody over 85. And, yeah. So, Sekera, first of all, too old for us right now. We want to be like an average age of like 23. Not that 29 super old, but I don't want to offer him any more contracts or anything like that. His defensive awareness is pretty decent though, so he could definitely be that top 4, top 6 guy for us, which I don't mind having a really veteran defenseman kind of presence. I'm just looking at. We'll go into the lines and look. Nurse, we're gonna have to nurse up to a high. Oh god, that was so bad. We're gonna have to definitely crop him to be definitely top 4. Hopefully a top 2. That'd be really nice. I'd like to see a higher defense awareness, but he's young. We got time. And goalie. So Talbot and Brassot, and then yeah, nothing really. Oh yeah, I remember Lorelei. Remember, and HL star. I'm just seeing if these guys have any. Yeah, so basically only him, and then Brassot is just a backup. So we're gonna definitely need. I'd like Cam Talbot as the backup. Honestly, that would be great, and then we can trade for somebody really good. You know what? Maybe we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I also need your guys' help on that. So let's just go into edit lines real quick. Look at the lines. This is no assistant coach. No. So they have McDavid already on the first line with Hall and Eberle, which is great. That's what I want. I just want to make sure his passing's super good. It's better than the Nuge. So I think he will stay in the first line. Just because I want him passing to Taylor Hall, passing to Eberle. Or maybe we trade Eberle, because Eberle is a first liner, so I wouldn't want to like move him down, lose him minutes, and then he doesn't grow. He probably has a lot of trade value, hopefully. And we could trade him potentially for a two-way forward or another playmaker or something, because that'd be kind of cool if we could do that. And then second line here is Pouliot, which is he's done growing, so that's an 83. So he could be good. He's a sniper, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to keep snipers in the bottom 6 because I want to move him down. The Nuge, obviously, we looked at him. Better defensive awareness than Connor McDavid, but McDavid has better passing, and just a lot of stuff is better, and he has more upside. And then Yakupov, which, come on, I just want to show the stats. Which we could potentially also use for trade bait, but I mean, he's a top 6 forward. It's low, but he's a top 6, so we could potentially use him on the second line. I mean, decent shot. He's listed as a sniper, so I mean, if we can get him up to like an 87, that would be unreal, and that's just another option for this team, which is really cool. Third line, Zach Cassian. Which is, I feel like that's a, at least in this game, that's a good player. We'll get you probably a lot of penalties and stuff, but a good power forward on the third line. We can make this I mean, his shooting category is pretty good too. We can make this a good look with Maroon, and I know Draisaitl. He's gonna be in our top 6 soon enough. But you know, maybe we move Nuge out or Eberle or something like that, and Draisaitl comes up and is able to play. There's just a lot of young guys on this squad. Here's a grinder in Hendricks. Mark Letestu is a playmaker, and then a two-way forward in Korpikoski. And I think I'd rather have a little bit more in the way of, I'm just looking at all the defensive awareness. I'd like a little bit more in the way of defensive awareness. Maroon and Hendricks, I think, are good for that. Cheap contracts, lower forwards. But, I mean, Zach Cassian has upside too. He's top 9, so we could probably get to like 85, maybe 86 if we grow him the right way. He could move up to like instead of a top 9, he could be, I don't know, whatever, top 6 or something. But he could get better. And Draisaitl has tons of upside too. So those are the people we have to worry about in that regard. Let's take a look at the defense. Sekera, really no upside other than he could be a top 4 of the future and kind of hold down defensively. He's got 87 defensive awareness, which is pretty good. I mean, his shot isn't bad for a defender, but he's not like a two-way defender like, I don't even know, like Victor Hedman or something. He's not going to score you a ton of goals. So His offensive awareness is actually pretty good too, and his poise is high. So he's definitely a leader on this team, which is great. Nikitin, 83 in the top 2 is unacceptable. We definitely have to bolster this decor. Andrew Ference, the captain for a while. I think it got stripped from him, didn't it? Which sucks because I always liked the guy. But top 6, I mean, that'd be okay. But I'd like to get, he's pretty old. I'd like to get a 2 young guys down here, or maybe, you know, somebody like Sekera and a young guy. Clefbaum, he's growing, so he'll stay up here. I think we just bring Nurse up and we trade for 85 plus right here. So we could potentially trade away Ference, unless he's like a leader and we keep him on the top 6 till he retires. But there's, check it out, defensive defenseman in Gryba, no upside. Could get to an 82 maybe. Defensive defenseman in Fane, no upside, right? And he's 28, so we could potentially just trade him away because we don't need 2 defensive defensemen down here. They're both right-handed too, so maybe I should move that around. There's 2 lefties right here too. Clefbaum is a top. I'll move Ference down. We'll do this. Clefbaum's gonna stay because he's top 4 and he's only 22. Sekera's gonna stay because of defensive awareness and veteran presence. Nikitin, we could potentially keep. His defensive awareness isn't great for being a defensive defenseman, but you know, we could trade him and trade Fane and then bring up Nurse and trade for, you know, a defenseman or something. Because even if I get an 84 overall defenseman, we get better. But I'd like to get an 85 overall. I don't care if this year I have to trade for maybe a veteran, because then we could rely on free agency to get somebody decent. I don't know what we really want to rely on. This is where I need your guys' help. Let me know if there's any cool people we should potentially go after. We could get Brent Burns. He goes free agent in the 1st or 2nd year, I forget. Also Victor Hedman. Those would be great defensemen. And then let's just go here and check out goalies. Cam Talbot, obviously, I'd like him to be our backup. I thought he was a higher overall when I went into this GM mode. I thought he was at least an 84, and he is only an 83, and he's not getting any better. He's not young, but he is a great backup. Like, this will be a good backup who won't want a lot of money. We just need to have that, like, elite, at least like 89 to 93 overall goalie for this team, and we would be so stacked. It would be automatic. And then Brassard is not good enough for the NHL, so I don't know. So let's just, basically today, by the way, is just going to be checking out the lines, asking you guys for help. Oh, let me look at Scratched real quick. I forgot to look at Scratched for the NHL. Nurse, he's playing. There's no doubt about it. He is playing. He's going to be somebody who we put on, and we kind of take a risk on, because I don't care if we don't make the playoffs the first year. I just want key players to have really great years. I want McDavid to have like 50 goals, like something unreal, you know what I mean? Like, so they grow, and McDavid's like a 90 by next year. Same with Darnell Nurse. I want him in the top 4, possibly the top 6, and I want him on the penalty kill or something that we can have him getting that defensive awareness up, and you know, maybe getting a better shot. I mean, undoubtedly he will get a better shot, but in the first year, being able to get up to like an 83 would be really cool, and just taking the spot of those people we want to trade. Davidson is just an AHL top 2, and then we got an enforcer here who I don't think should be up in the NHL just yet. It says he's a 4th line forward, but he's only 74 overall, so that could be someone we potentially trade. I don't mind trading that. Gazdick. Okay, let's go to the AHL here. So Miller is not going to grow. Lander is, we looked at him earlier, 2-way forward that we could potentially bring up. I mean, I wouldn't mind bringing him up this year if we trade away certain people, But I feel like episode 2, stick around, because episode 2 is going to be full of trades. I want to change this team now. Like, we're not going to wait till the deadline. We're going to start making trades in preseason, get the team to where we want it to be, and set it in motion for the next couple of years. If that means getting, potentially, like, throwing away certain people, like getting a veteran just to bolster the decor, just to make Darnell Nurse's, you know, year better, I don't mind. That's fine. Lander's pretty good though right now. He will definitely get on the NHL squad in the future. Klinkhammer is already grown. Okay, here's a NHL level person. Slepyshev. His shot's decently powerful for his overall. Definitely need to grow him a little more before he even has a chance to come up. But a right-handed sniper on the left wing, that's usually a pretty good thing. So that's cool. AHL, here's Yakimov, power forward center. Doesn't have very good face-off, so hopefully we can grow him. We should move him up to the second line. Just get him some time. I'll move I'm not going to do the lines right now. I can also, you guys can help me out on that. But in the last GM for the Red Wings, you guys told me just make sure you have everybody up in the top 6 in your AHL that you want to grow, and they'll grow. Forward's not growing in anything too special. Have you guys ever had luck with people who are like AHL top 6? Do they get to a point where they can play in the NHL? I mean, I've seen maybe one, but they get to like high 70s. I never see them going into the 80s really, unless you start the GM mode and they're already at that and they're only ranked to be like AHL top 6 and they're like an 82 or something. Like, I don't know. If that's happening, you let me know. Defense here. Party is not gonna grow. Okay, Clendening can come up. We should have him up this year with Nurse. So we have 2 players we want to put in. So we can potentially trade away 3 defensemen to get a stud defenseman. And we'll bring back 1 defenseman. And we have 2 waiting in the wings to come up, which is Clendening and Nurse. Because, yeah, he can play in the top 6, no problem. And he's a top 6 forward, or top 6 defenseman, so I have to get him up. Hunt is not growing. Okay, Griffin Reinhart. I think we put him where Clendening is this year because he's only 78. Yeah, he's minor top 2. Next year, Reinhart plays. So we can still trade away. Oh, we can only trade away 3 rostered players, rostered defenders. Because I'm just ready to get rid of that decor. I don't need any of those older guys that aren't going to grow. I don't need Ferentz. Because I was going to keep him because he's probably a leader, but I don't need him. We can make new leaders. Hunt not growing. Okay, 7th D. Yeah, we can just keep him there in 7th D. We can put him, I think we can put him like where Hunt is. Yeah, and then they'll grow. And then Clendening can go up here. I'll just put Reinhardt here, and then Party can go there once Clendening gets moved up. But we got to make those trades first. And then I think I looked at goalies already. Yeah, this guy's growing. He'll be decent, maybe. That's a really bad photo. His eyes aren't lit at all. What the heck? And then Ledstrom is not going to be in our system come time to re-sign him. So, Lorelei, I know it's not Lorelei, but I'm just a Gilmore Girls fan. I'm going to just call him that. And so he'll be maybe in the future, but we need to find a goalie, and we need to find someone. Okay, here's a bottom. I'm looking at Scratch right now. Winquist can come up to the team. Okay, this guy can come up. Yeah, for sure. He's only 71. That's why I'm guessing why the computer didn't put him up there. But I'd rather have him playing than somebody that... Bottom 6 Grinder. Yeah, we can have him playing. Bottom 6 two-way forward. Yep. There's 4 more after this too. Okay. How do I go to... I click... Oh, I gotta go to a... Here we go. I'll just do this. Scratched. Oh, I can only look at goal. I'm so dumb. I just want to go. Here we go. I just want to look at all the scratched players. Where? Oh, isn't Pajot good? Nope. Curry. Winquist, we already saw. Already saw him. Already saw Kessie. What the heck? Who is it? Okay, this is 7th D. I don't think we need to play him right now. Musil, we saw. We want to play him. Nope. Yes, we already saw him. Nope. Nope. We didn't see him, but we don't need him. And this Roy guy, we can play. Not very good at defense at all, but he's not a defenseman. He's not a defensive forward. Yeah, we can play him too. So I'll do that off camera. We'll just put all those guys in the next episode. I'll just go through the lines really quick. But I think we found what we need. And this is obviously just going to be a quick... well, I don't know how quick it's going to be episode-wise. But we're just looking at the lines right now. And I just need your guys' help to see what we are doing. This is episode 1. So I'm hoping there's a good view count on it. And you guys can just help me. Because I need all the help I can get. Bolstering this decor. We don't have a ton of things we want to give away that, you know... I don't know. The only thing I feel like we want to give away is like rostered players who are past their prime, that we could potentially just get younger and get more skilled. I don't really know. Let's see. Let's see if they want to give away. One sec. I just want to see if they want to give away Malcolm Subban yet. It doesn't say that they want to, and he's only 79 right now. But he will be good pretty soon. He would be a cool guy to get maybe next year, and then this year just... I don't know. Do we want to tank the first year and try to get like Austin Matthews? I don't know. That sounds kind of cool. Who else has a goalie that they want to get rid of? Oh, they want to get rid of Niemi. But I think Niemi's 85, and he doesn't have that high a trade value. But I don't know how long... Wait. How long is his contract? 3 years, so that's... No. I'd want to get like 1 year, maybe. They don't want to get rid of Lettinen. But doesn't Lettinen have 3 years as well? Yeah, he has 3 years. I was going to say, if like one of them has like 1 year left, that'd be really cool. Just to sign for this year. To trade for, rather. Oh, let me check free agents real quick. Because maybe we just run with Talbot and we pick up... Let's see if there's any goalies. We pick... No, there's nothing. There's nothing. This guy, he's 24 that we could potentially get maybe to trade. Do one of those kind of cheap things where we pick up somebody in free agency just to trade. I don't know. I'm not against it. But, I mean, I don't know if we really need... We don't need Semen. I don't think we need any of these guys, really. Don't need Torres. No, we've got enough old guys on this team. So, hey, let me know in the comments below what we should do. We definitely need that goalie, but do we tank it this year and just kind of try to feed Taylor Hall and Connor McDavid the puck and just... go for it that way, or do we just bolster it now, preseason, and yeah, how do we do it? Also, another thing is, do we just go right now and make all the trades, but the trades probably won't pan out until next year? Like, do we go and get Malcolm Subban right now and use him as a backup for Cam Talbot? I don't know. Let me know. Just let me know. You guys know best. Let's do it. It's the first episode of the Oilers. Oh my god, it's the new GM mode. So thanks a lot for watching, and we will see you next time on Y for Turbo.